So just imagine Sam and Bunny voices in there, and not just all me.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah, it
Sounds like a
It
song.
sounds like a darn prototype. You just leaked the song. You don't even know who they are. Are you working for Empire Records or Giffen?
It's pretty exciting. When we were conceptualizing, right at the end of MK3, we're like, how do we tie this album off? And there was an original song that I did, but it was cut just because it didn't feel appropriate. And that was going to take place after Turn Back the Clock. But instead we wrote a new song together. I don't know, which I thought was, we collaborated on a lot of stuff, but that one felt like it was birthed out of like the three of us.
And we did it.
Does that have a title on the track?
Yeah, it's called Horizons. Bleak Horizons.
Oh, yeah.
We wrote it in like an hour.
I can't remember.
We just sat there.
It took us 10 years to write that.
I think it was just the culmination of like it was like a ceremonial. We got to do it for this album. Just come together, write a song in an hour.
It felt good because it leads into the kind of themes of the next album. It's very, Turn Back the Clock is very orchestral, and there's a lot of that in Vice Project.
Well, no, you knew what you wanted to have happen after Turn Back the Clock, and how you kind of wanted it to bleed into something else, and then I don't know. We had a lucid idea, and then we all just came together.
They're like, hey, our next album is in space. Let's have them get into the ET ship and fly away.
Just in case people couldn't figure it out, we had Steve do Bebop's voice at the end, to put it plainly. And now Steve Negretti is going to give his world-class performance of Bebop.
Yeah, give me a second. It takes me.
No, you do light up.
I need that audio cable so that I can properly do it.
The passing of the king.
Yeah, Vice Project would have been out sooner if not for Steamworldized, but it felt like an opportunity we just couldn't turn down.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We're hoping with Steamworldized that our fans who maybe don't want to play video games or whatnot might be turned on to Image and Form in their video games, and also that some fans of their games will be turned on to our music by it being in the game. But it's not going to be crammed down anyone's throats. You know, if they don't like our music, they'll pretty much only have to hear the intro, and then they just literally have to not go into the bar, I guess. And we'll be releasing the
Walter Robotics AI system engaged. Bebop online.
My voice.
You're also QWERTY.
I gotta throw him up there too.
Sonic interface activation. QWERTY online.
It's my voice.
So QWERTY's pretty easy. He's like just a pixel thing animated. I think Bunny did all the artwork for
David animates.
which is, it's not very much animation, it's like turning on and off layers, but
It's pretty impressive.
but Bebop is actually, some people ask, oh, is he CG? And I'm like, really? Wow, he looks that good for CG? I don't think he does, but it's like a puppet. He's a puppet.
We go like that.
It's part of it is because we like practical effects. Like it
Well, we
looks-
also film it in the bottom of a pool, so to get like really crazy effect.
I
water
wish
film and
if we had any raw footage of it. Basically, like we have Bunny getting the entire green screen suit and just hold the.
Well, you did it last time.
Oh yeah, and I did it like this because I was just kind of. Every time we had to update something for the show, we're like, crap, we got to film people up again. So we got to set up the whole green screen and stuff in my.
It would be easier to do a CG thing, but there's some programs out there apparently, but I don't know how to animate on like Maya or whatever.
When did we introduce these digital characters? Was it last year?
Late 20.
Feels like they've always been there with us.
Wasn't it at the expo?
I really like them though because it's like it shows the extension
No, they
of like
have
a
those.
timeline where the idea was always the robots kind of represent different places in time, like spines, art deco, futurism. You're like diesel bots in the 40s, and then the rabbits like steampunk, Patrick's like
Mustache.
30s. So it's like Bebop is a CG character. 90s, I don't know.
Is he, or is he a giant
He can
face?
be both.
Living
He's,
in
he has a digital form and a physical form.
I imagine he's like the Oz musical. What is it? The giant
Wicked.
Yeah.
puppet.
He's like the man in the mirror or
musical.
the face of Bo or whatever.
But Bebop came from one of our first music videos that we were just trying to be artsy with. We had an older version of "Electricity Is in My Soul" that we don't have anymore because it doesn't really represent the group at all. We're like, it has like the 4 original robots, and then it was like that.
Is Cordy mocking us talking right now?
My neighborhood, I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and your uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cat.
David hated me for requesting that he animate that whole song for
It's like every syllable. Like, oh my god.
It's something we have like exclusive videos that we show to VIP people at our San Diego shows. So.
They pay a little extra more. They get to sit in on our sound check.
Yeah.
They get to hear us swear sometimes when I smash my head in backstage into a big.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
What a treat for the audience.
All the children were clapping.
It's true.
Cordy's great. He's supposed to be the operating system. At least that's what I wrote.
I like how the shape of whatever he's projected on is the shape of his head. It's pretty great. You put him on like a bowl or something. It'd be a Cordy bowl. I think I'm onto something here.
Merchandise.
Yeah, so Vice Squadron is definitely coming out, and then after that, we don't know what we're gonna do. We're hoping that it's successful. If it flops,
We have some ideas. We just haven't really solidified them.
Yeah, we have a lot of ideas.
We can throw them around if you want right now.
No, I don't think we should spoil anything.
Okay.
yeah,
We really want to keep it going, like
yeah.
doing something that's unexpected.
Well, I don't. Yeah, they're at a lot of them are at the prototype phase. And I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they won't happen, but I just like.
It seems like a good possibility, though.
We do it all ourselves, as you probably all know. So it's a lot of pressure to get all this stuff done. And now that we have a growing fan base, there's even more pressure to make a good product for you guys.
How about that YouTube? Like, we used to not have we had a video every 2 years, and now it's like every other day we have it.
Oh yeah, we try to have a video up every week. So at the very least, there's a Steam Powered Giraffe update, which is just us out of makeup, doing something stupid for talking about upcoming shows. And,
Yeah.
I think in the last 7 years, media's kind of changed. Our DVD sales are at an all-time low.
That's not just for us. That's for any physical
Yeah.
copy of any movie ever. I mean,
We should
did you
sell
hear The
rights
Simpsons
to
aren't even
Red
coming to
Box.
physical disc anymore? That's how bad the sales
believe
are.
it.
They're like, it's not worth it.
Who needs that crap? It's all gonna be
all
floating in
digital.
the,
It's all in the
plastic
cloud.
islands
It's
in
like-
the Atlantic Ocean soon.
The digital stuff is kind of cool, the digital movies, but they're honestly not selling that well either
Yeah.
for us.
I mean,
So it's like
we have Blu-rays out too, but those are even more expensive to make. And some people buy them, but if I was going to buy a product, I would go buy it digitally because it's always there. It never goes away.